Akame could help to bury her face into Farmer's chest. He hugs her tighter. And as long as I'm here, you will be safe. I promise. I will never let anything happen to you. Do you understand? Akame shook her head. She continued to cry, though. She missed her parents. She barely even remembered them. But Sir Farms can understand her, so he let her cry for a little bit. While she was crying, Sir Farmer couldn't help to say something that gave Akame some hope a little bit. It gave Akame a little bit of hope. Akame, if you want, I can go on a solo patrol. If I find your sister, I'll tell her the truth. And I'll protect both of you. Because you guys are basically like a family to me. I never knew your sister that long, but it did met her at one point. The comic continued to cry. But before Farmers can even finish, they end up hearing an explosion in the distance. They looked outside. They saw that was the base. Oh crap, the base! We'll continue this later, okay? I'll get my team, you get dressed. Don't you mean both of us we need to get dressed? Oh yeah, right. Super Godzilla Earth and the others were basically battling their rivals. Their rivals have been getting a lot stronger lately. Who do you serve, exactly? I mean, your previous master is dead. That may be true, but it doesn't mean we can't get a new master, can we? That's true, but still. Can you guys, like, at least give up once in a while? A skullcrawler came and bit Silk 2000's leg. He screamed out in pain. But before the skullcrawler can bite down harder, instantly, the akame came running and used her sword to cut the skullcrawler's leg, using the deadly poison that was in her sword to kill the skullcrawler. Thanks, Akame. Why are you half dressed? Long story. Zilla doesn't look at Karen to 3. Then he looks back at Akame. Okay, fine. Me and Sir Farms may have made out. Now, are you happy? Well, let's just shut up and continue to defend the base. They continue to defend the base as best they can, but unfortunately, their enemies have been getting a lot more stronger. Unfortunately, Night Raid and the Earth Defenders couldn't keep up while defending their base. And if things couldn't get any worse, they did when he showed up. Widow Prime showed up. Instantly, Night Raid and the Earth Defenders ended up retreating. Luckily, no survivors managed to grab Akame's cloak. And thankfully enough, Akame was managed to put her clothes on, the rest of her clothes on before they continued on with their new journey. Survivors and Akame decided not to continue on with their conversation within the cave. They'll rather continue on their conversation when they were alone again. Instantly, and the danger beasts that they were riding stopped when Anguirus arrived. Hello. Have any of you heard of Godzilla by the name of Super Godzilla Final Wars? Sir Farms jumped down from the danger beast and transformed into his Godzilla form, who basically was... His Godzilla form was basically Godzilla's singular point within a way. I'm Super Godzilla Final Wars. Excellent. You and your friends can come with me. It's time for you to meet your uncle, Super Godzilla Final Wars. Super Farmers looked at Akame and the others, who gave him an assuring look. He then nodded. Lead the way, Anguirus. Plus, are we okay to stay at my uncle's place? Because, our base had been taken over. I'm pretty sure your uncle will be very pleased to have people like you to stay around. So, your answer is yes. About a couple of hours later, they arrived in one of the Hollow Earth entrances, and they arrived to Atlantis. Anguirus sat on top of one of the buildings while survivors and the others were waiting for Dagon to arrive. And just like that, Dagon arrived. Dagon. Look who I found. Dagon looked and saw his nephew, Super Godzilla Final Wars. Super Final Wars? Uncle Dagon? Sir Flowers walked towards his uncle. Well, Dagon couldn't help but smile. You've grown up so fast since last time I saw you. Last time I saw you, you were just a little kid. You've grown up so much. Sir Flowers hugged his uncle. He hugged him back. I missed you, Uncle. I missed you too. And I'm sorry I couldn't find you. I looked everywhere for you, but I couldn't find you anywhere. Dagon looked and saw Mr. Farmers brought some friends with him. Oh, Uncle, are we okay to stay? Is it okay if my friends and I stay here? Our base had been taken over. Of course, his nephew. Night Raid, make yourself at home. How do you know that? I heard a lot about you, and I'm very grateful that you're doing your best to save humanity. But, Super Final Wars, you might want to come with me for a moment. Well, there's something I need to tell you. Before Sir Farmers can Didn't say anything else. Akame jumped onto his shoulder, or in his Godzilla form. Can I come too? Dagon nodded his head, giving Akame her answer. Of course. After all, you are basically family within a way. After taking his nephew somewhere quiet, and Akame to somewhere quiet where they can talk, everyone else was getting comfortable, and Anguirus was going to be showing them around and where they'll be staying for tonight. Super Final Wars, I have something I want to tell you. What is it, Uncle? It's about your mother. My mother? What about her? She did cause Akame's parents' death, that's for sure. What are you saying? Son, remember the area where your father died? Yeah? He was lured there. By your mother. What? Or what are you saying? Akame's eyes were widened. Wait, are you saying that his own mother killed his father? No, that can't be. I know she was cruel, but that can't be. That just can't. It's true. I suspected her for a long time. I tried to warn your father, but he didn't listen. Remember that train she was giving you? She was only training so that way you can hate mankind. And apparently, it worked. Sir Flowers thought about all the destruction he was doing. But Dagon comforted his nephew. Don't worry. That wasn't your fault. You thought that your mother was a kind person. Your father thought the same thing too. But don't worry. From now on, I'll be protecting you. After all, you still have a lot to learn on being king of monsters, is that correct? What are you talking about, Uncle? Because I have taken your brother's place. Well, your father's place. I'm Gorger's older brother. But wait, why didn't you got the title as King of Monsters? I didn't want the title. I wanted my little brother to have all the glory. And so, I let him be king. But still, Sir Firewars, your mother is not the person you thought she was. She's dangerous. Sir Firewars nodded his head. I know, Uncle. I'll show you where you and Akame can spend some time together. And where you'll be sleeping. Wait, we're gonna be sharing a room? Yes, you'll be sharing a room together. Alright. Thank you, Mr. Dagon. Just call me Dagon, Akame. After all, you are family after all.